Social contract theory is the idea that people agree to form societies and accept certain rules in exchange for protection, order, and benefits. It suggests that individuals give up some personal freedoms to create a structured society where laws and governments ensure security and fairness. The social contract is an unwritten agreement that allows people to live cooperatively rather than in constant conflict. This theory is often used to explain why governments exist and what responsibilities they have toward their citizens. By agreeing to the social contract, individuals gain rights and protections while also accepting duties such as obeying laws and contributing to the common good. Now let's look at the origins of social contract theory. The idea of the social contract dates back to ancient philosophy, but became widely discussed during the Enlightenment period. Philosophers developed different versions of the theory to explain how governments should function and why individuals agree to be governed. Some believed that without a social contract, society would be chaotic, while others argued that governments must serve the people's interests to maintain legitimacy. Over time, social contract theory influenced the development of modern political systems, shaping ideas about democracy, individual rights, and the relationship between citizens and the state. Now let's look at some examples of the social contract in action. Social contract theory can be seen in many aspects of modern life. One example is the legal system, where citizens agree to follow laws in return for safety and justice. Another example is taxation, where people contribute a portion of their income to support public services such as roads, schools, and emergency services. Voting in elections is also an example, as it represents participation in the system that governs society. In workplaces, employees agree to follow company policies in exchange for job security and wages. These examples show how individuals accept certain responsibilities in exchange for the benefits of an organised society. Now let's explore some strengths of social contract theory. One major strength of social contract theory is that it provides a clear explanation of why societies form and why governments exist. It emphasises fairness, as laws and policies are meant to apply equally to all members of society. Another strength is that it promotes cooperation, encouraging individuals to work together for the common good rather than acting only in their self-interest. Additionally, the idea of a social contract supports the concept of accountability, as it suggests that governments must serve the needs of the people in order to maintain legitimacy. Because of these strengths, social contract theory remains a key foundation of modern political thought. Now let's consider some weaknesses of social contract theory. Despite its strengths, social contract theory has some weaknesses. One challenge is that the agreement between individuals and the government is not always equal, as some groups may have fewer rights or resources than others. Another issue is that people do not actively agree to the contract, since they are born into society rather than choosing to follow its rules. Additionally, enforcing the social contract can be difficult, as disagreements arise over what responsibilities the government should have and what rights individuals should prioritise. While social contract theory provides a useful framework for understanding society, it does not always account for power imbalances or differing perspectives. Now let's look at some alternatives to social contract theory. An alternative to social contract theory is the concept of natural rights, which argues that people have fundamental rights that exist regardless of government or societal agreements. Unlike social contract theory, which suggests that rights come from an agreement between individuals and the state, natural rights theory states that rights are inherent and cannot be taken away. Another alternative is utilitarianism, which focuses on achieving the greatest good for the greatest number of people, rather than following a theoretical contract. While social contract theory provides a structured way of understanding governance, different philosophical perspectives offer alternative explanations for the role of government and individual rights.